My mom was the most giving person. Anybody who needed something from her, whether they asked for it or not. She had a heart of gold. She always looked at people and she always saw the best in them.
Tonight, a woman in Anderson was found stabbed to death in her apartment. That's according to police. 58-year-old Marina Redding was found at 11 o'clock last night by her daughter.
In 2021, my mom was murdered in a domestic violence situation. It's hard. It's unfathomable. You don't really have words to describe something like that.
Curtis's mom's husband was charged for the crime. The Anderson Police Department investigated the case, and the Madison County Prosecutor's Office took it to trial.
We are the public defenders. The prosecutors are the public defenders. We're the ones that stand up for victims in our communities and those who have experienced those horrible tragedies.
Indiana is home to 91 elected prosecutors and approximately 650 deputy prosecutors. Each year, nearly 340,000 criminal charges are filed in Indiana, placing an immense strain on prosecutors as they manage the heavy caseloads. In addition to their legal responsibilities, they also bear the critical task of supporting and assisting traumatized victims throughout the legal process.
There's three components to having an effective outcome in criminal justice. Police officers that are effective and do their job well, prosecutors are willing to take tough stands when it's needed, and judges who will support both of us when they see an outcome that requires somebody to be sent to prison.
The one thing about prosecutors that a lot of people don't know is that they're the chief law enforcement officer in each county. People think it's the sheriff, people think it's the prosecutor. As law enforcement, we are the investigative arm of that office. The more complex the investigation, the more lockstep we have to be.
We have a really good relationship with the police. They trust us, they know we're going to do what needs to be done, and we're going to stand strong against those who commit these horrible crimes.
Ultimately, we work for the taxpayer, we work for the citizens of our county, of our state, but at the end of the day, it's justice for our victims that we're seeking.
Prosecutors' offices also employ victims advocates who engage with victims almost daily by providing support and ensuring victims fully understand the legal process.
It's critical for us as a staff, as an office, as prosecutors, to help these victims understand how much we care about them as well, because they're the reasons why we're doing what we do.
I couldn't have asked anything more from the prosecutor's office. They supported me through every single step of the way, from the very beginning through the end. There wasn't anything that I felt like I honestly really even had to ask them, because they were always ready and willing to give me that information.
It took 2 years from the day Curtis's mother was tragically murdered to the start of the first trial.
The system does move forward and it does work. Sometimes it takes a little while.
It was a tough case in the sense that proving guilt of Mr. Redding was the most difficult part. We challenge tough cases. We take tough cases. We do our best to stand up for victims. We tried that case twice. The first was a hung jury. It was 11-1 for conviction, but one of the jurors wasn't persuaded that there was sufficient evidence. We tried it a second time, and Mr. Redding was convicted of the murder as well as being an habitual offender.
They literally did everything that they possibly could to make sure that my entire family saw justice.
In Indiana and nationwide, there's a growing need to recruit more prosecutors to ensure effective case management. Deputy prosecutors gain immediate hands-on experience in the criminal justice system, including preparing cases, negotiating plea agreements, and presenting evidence in court.
And the truth is, no individual, no public servant has a greater opportunity to affect the quality of life in a community than the prosecuting attorney.
Members of the prosecutor's office have become like family to me. Some of them I'm even friends with on social media. And I owe some of my peace to them. That's why I'm here now. It's hard for me, but I owe that to them.